Hello. My name is Tilde. Not Matilda, not Tilly like they tried to rename me. Just Tilde. African by blood. Mississippi by chains. They took me to church on Sundays not to save my soul, but to beat it out of me. I never believed in their God. Not the one with the blue eyes, with the robe they hung behind the pulpit, the one they said watched me while I was violated and stayed silent. My mama whispered to me the names of the real gods. She said the names are Yemaya, Ogun, Shango. But if the overseer caught us praying, the whip would come down fast, from the devil they preached about. They dragged me into that church the day I refused to bow my head. I stood tall while they sang and I didn't mouth one word. The pastor was a white man with whiskey breath and a gold cross. He told Master I was rebellious. He called it a spirit of defiance. And defiance, for an enslaved woman, was a death sentence. I was tied to the altar. The same place they broke bread and passed wine. They used the communion table as a whipping post. I was lashed across my body. I screamed, not to their God, but to my ancestors. I cried for my mama. The pastor shouted scriptures as the whip tore through my skin. He said, "Slaves will obey in all things of your masters." That Bible was soaked in my blood before the service ended. And when I collapsed, my back split open like tree bark, and they stated, "She know Jesus now." But I didn't. I knew rage. I knew that the God they spoke of wore chains and didn't speak my tongue. He didn't look like me and he didn't save me. I laid there on the floor of that church for 3 days in pain with no food and water. Just flies crawling across the wounds they made in the name of salvation. I made a vow to myself that I will never kneel again. Not in a church that smells like smoke and a God that watched me suffer and did nothing. Now I pray in dirt. Where my mama buried her prayers. My name is Tilde. I was whipped in the house of the white man, God.